Hello folks, Instructor 7 here. I want to talk about something I've seen in a dozen videos. They always talk about how to get out of a figure 4 sleeper, rear naked choke. Naked means just not having the sleeve grabbed. Come here. And this is a very common thing, but every one of them involves some type of leverage on the arm, turning the head, turning the body, doing something. None of that will work if this is put on correctly. And here's what I mean. If I stand behind this man up against him, he's on balance. Squat down and lift me up with your shoulders. I mean, he's got strength there. The correct way to put this or any other triangle from behind on is to first take his balance. Like a limbo dancer. Do you see this space between my hips and his? If I can achieve that, he's done. Look, I don't want to be against him. There's several ways to do this. People do not expect this. You'd be surprised how little it takes to knock a person's hips out from under them. I'm using coupling that is parallel, opposed force, low and high to get this effect. Now, there are a bunch of ways to do it. The one I generally use, the old disco dance from the 70s, bump. I'm gonna bump his hips out from under him. And now I'm pushing down with this elbow. He's done. There's only two ways out for him. One is to get his hips back this way. The other is to get his hips back that way. And I'm not gonna let him do that. If he does try that, I'll just drop him to the floor. He'll be out by then. I'm trying not to choke you. But if you will get those hips out from under him, he's through, period. I can also collapse him that way. I can set this up all kind of crazy ways. Handshake, how you doing? I'm grabbing his fingers, not letting him get a good grip on me. Right there, boom. See it? I create this space. Now here's another option that people never use. If I'm trying to get this around here, grab my arm, I just come in with the other side. Watch this. I'm gonna distort his posture by turning his head that way, pushing down and up, and getting this desired effect under the hips right here. And you'd be surprised how little that takes. I can trap the arm, I can box walk him forward, I can drag him out, I can go ahead and put him to sleep if I need to. But when people lose sight of the horizon, that means the floor, they lose their balance very easily. Don't believe it? Walk up to a high rail or something, look down over the balcony, and then suddenly look up, and you'll get that feeling. When you lose sight of that floor, you get really easy to manipulate. But the main key ingredient to making any of this work and to stopping all those defenses is to get him limboed over backwards. Use your knee, use your hip, use your hands, whatever it takes. And do not, if I have to go down on one knee, I'm not gonna let him get his hips back under him. And that's the real secret to making this work. Nobody is gonna lever out of this if they don't have leverage. And I've always said this. If I wanted to squat 400 pounds, if I still can, I'd have to have two things. I'd have to have 400 pounds. The other thing I'd have to have is a floor. You get somebody rock back on their heels, they don't have leverage. You take the floor away from him by knocking his hips back. And remember, this parallel coupling movement takes very, very little. People do not expect that. All right, till then, y'all stay safe, be dangerous. Click like and subscribe. And that really does help bump these videos up in the list. That's for everybody. Thank you very much.